Hello, Tankers. Welcome to the Domination Series 2 match of All In versus Star Warriors. This match will determine who takes home the top spot in Group D. I am your commentator. My name is Ben, and I'm here today with kenanahmed. How are you doing today?
I'm all right, Ben. Just excited to see this battle. The format that we're playing today is definitely going to be exciting. Trust me.
Absolutely. This is the critical format, also known as Wasp Smokey, and we're playing in the map of Molotov. This is going to be a really exciting and fast-paced game because Wasp Smokey is one of the most dynamic formats you'll see in eSports, and I'm really excited to be able to watch it. It includes, of course, Wasp and Smokey, 6 of them to be exact on each team, and in this small map, it's a relatively small map compared to the others in the tournament. It's going to be really fast gameplay. So I'm really excited to see what happens.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the one thing about this is there's no protections against Smokey allowed, so that's going to be much more interesting. There's no protections. Obviously, there are going to be bonus boxes that drop, and to add on, friendly fire is on, but I don't think that's going to be that big. I think it's pretty easy to know who's your teammate and how to not hit them with Smokey at least.
Yep, and without the protections, a Wasp is always 4 shots from Smokey at closest range. So when the maximum damage is done, the Wasps are always 4 shots. And we are off. It looks like the blue team, which is Star Warriors, has self-destructed, but All In do not need to self because, well, according to the rules in Domination Series 2, selfing is actually not necessary.
Right, definitely. And we've already started.
Bar's making a quick push for the flag. He's on All In. He's taking the flag through the middle, but he's focused really quickly. Evo for Star Warriors has now taken double power, but he's attacking. I'm not sure that's a good idea. I mean, double power is typically used as a camping weapon, and with double power, I mean, Wasps are always 2 shots, so it seems like it would have been a better idea for him to just camp in his base, but it's still early.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's already taking off. Shots are being fired all across. We see so many hits already. It's crazy.
Yeah, Kazak now has double power and he's full health. It looks like he's going for an attack as well, although he might camp on the left side of the blue base. This should be interesting. It looks like neither team has really gone for an attack much, but I have seen a few players from All In take the flag. And here we see Bars once again going through the middle. It's really easy for the red team to control the middle because they have so many places to camp, and like all these little houses in their base are easy locations for them to camp and control the center. So that makes it pretty difficult for the blue team. On the other side, what the blue team really needs to do is what they were just doing is actually they need to push on the right side across that bridge and try to get 2, maybe 3 campers up there. And if they can do that, then the blue team will be able to control the red team's spawns, and we'll have a chance to capture the flag. Here we see All In going for an attack with 4 players, but they're all taken down pretty quickly.
Yeah, definitely. You see all that. It looks like Star Warriors is main. Well, there's a fair amount of defense from Star Warriors. They have a couple of tanks defending right there. Basically, even if they go for an attack, it seems like they get obliterated really quickly. So,
well, right now I see 3 Star Warriors players pushing on the right side, although all 3 of them are taken out pretty quickly. And Bars sneaks behind them and is pulling flag through the middle. And you see now, if you look up to the right, 4 of the Star Warriors players just died, but they did respawn in time to return that flag. And Bars really didn't get much help from his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, well, that also factored in because Mr. IMAX was right there with the double power, and took him out relatively quickly.
But now we see All In have taken the flag through the center. There's only really 2 players from Star Warriors that can focus on the flag, and the flag is still 4 shots with double armor. And we also see Kazak has taken double power, so he's really able to control the center. And this looks like it might be a capture unless Star Warriors play it really well. I mean,
Yeah,
Star Warriors now have 4 players focusing on the flag, but it is a capture.
yeah, that was really close there. Flag almost got taken out, so good play by All In right there. Nice job.
And All In going for another push, although Bars and Kazak are both low health. And it looks like Bars missed the flag. But now we see 4 of them in base, and Star Warriors all spawning there, so it looks like they're going to focus. And that will be a flag back. But a really nice push to start off from All In. They were able to make all of the Star Warriors defenders low health, and then they went for a quick push with 3 or 4 players, I believe, helping out in the center, and they were able to take the flag and bring it to their base.
Right. Now it just looks like, well, you do see Exilis pushing on the left side map. He gets taken out relatively quickly, but Star Warriors making a push on All In's flag. Gregor can't sleep. Evo kind of back there.
Atlantis was the only defender for All In right there. And now Can't Sleep has taken the flag. He's 3 shots right now. If he can avoid Eunice right now, and a nice shot through the 2 brown houses from Papoy to clear the flag. It's really difficult for the blue team to pull the flag in this map, especially when they try to go through the center. We've already seen red team pull the flag through the center 2 or 3 times, and because of their spawns and because of the way the map is set up, it's really easy for red team to do that, but it's really tough for blue team to do that. So far, All In has really taken advantage of that and has been able to capture a flag already.
Yeah, I mean that's it. So we'll see once the teams change. We'll see how Star Warriors plays on the red team. We'll see if the red team has a better advantage than the blue team. We'll see how it goes.
And
but
once
right
again,
now,
All In pulling flag through center.
Yep, there you go. Papoy, but he gets taken out pretty quickly. Sly right there. They all get taken out relatively quickly. Kazak, yeah, just didn't work out for them. Gregor pushing on that side, left side, excuse me.
The red team really do have the advantage in this map, especially in such a fast format like this. As you can see, Kazak now has pulled the flag through the center. Eunice there sort of blocked him, but tried to get out of his way. It's really difficult to drive with Wasp when you have 3 or 4 Smokies shooting at you from different directions. But Bars has picked up the flag where he spawned, and that's his 2nd capture for All In.
And good play. Yeah, and then you do see the right side of the blue base, Exilis, Gregor, Evo is pushing all from that right side, but they get taken out relatively quickly. And now it's just shots being fired across the map.
Yeah.
Basically, at this point, All In really doesn't have to go for the caps. They could just sit and kind of camp it out and just not let them win. I mean, it depends on rounds, not flags. So, if they don't have to
just under 4 minutes left. All In really have the better side, so it's going to be tough for Star Warriors to come back from this, at least for this round.
Yep.
And I want to take a moment to mention that at the end of this stream, we are going to be doing a special giveaway, and we'll be giving away a total of 30K, crystals to 3 lucky winners. So hopefully you guys stick around for the stream, and if you stay active in the stream, then we'll let you know how you can participate and perhaps win those crystals.
Yeah, definitely.
Bars now pulling the flag through the center. Atlantis is there with double armor and double power, but he's only 1 shot. But he didn't take the flag, which was really intelligent. If he had taken the flag, he would have been killed instantly. But instead, he camped with that double power in the center. And the rest of Star Warriors were all focusing on the flag. And so he was able to do a lot of damage. And I think that's the reason that Papoy was just able to take the flag and capture, because of that intelligent play by Atlantis that killed 2, perhaps even 3 of Star Warriors' players.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good play by them. Once again, now it's just shots being fired. Kazak making a push. Exilis is right. They're probably just going to sit up there, shoot him from there. Yeah, he's probably not going to get that flag. Gregor and IMAX making somewhat of a push on the left side of the blue base. Doubt it's going to be that successful. You have Atlantis and Sly right there defending. Oh, once again, Exilis and Deceive making a push from the left side of the blue base. So it's kind of pushes from both sides. So we'll see what happens here, except now the left side the right side just got taken out, and the left side, Evo and Grigor, kind of making a push, but they're gonna get taken out really quick.
You know, one thing I noticed that I've noticed so far in this round is Star Warriors really haven't been playing the camping game. They've been playing to win this round, and it's really not working out well. I think on blue side, and we'll see if All In play with this tactic, but on blue side, I think you really need to have maybe 3 or 4 camping positions where you just have players camp in their base, and then once you have 2 or 3 players right there who are full health, those players can go for an attack and can try to take the control of that side of the map. As we see right now, actually, All In have gone with a 4-person push on the left side, going for the flag. Kazak with double armor, he's low health, and he leaves the flag for Papoy. And no one on blue side is over there. Although Mr. IMAX spawns right there, that's an unlucky spawn for Papoy, and it looks like that's going to be a return by Star Wars because none of All In are over there. But less than a minute left, 3 flags to none. I don't think Star Wars have a chance to come back from this.
Yeah, neither do I. It doesn't look promising for them.
What's your takeaway from this? I mean, do you think All In just dominated because they were on red side, or do you think it's more about just All In playing better as a team, attacking collectively?
Well, I would say they're playing better as a team. I really never like to look at one side have the map having a better advantage over the other. I think it's just the fact that All In is just playing more collectively. You know, they're playing together, they're attacking together. They're playing much better. I just think it's that, you know, they're on their defense game, but they're also on their offense game. And while it doesn't look like Star Wars is really on their defense, they're just really gunning for it, and they're just going at it, and they're just trying to win. But you know, All In is right there, just taking them out relatively quickly. So it's that. And if the 1 second left, the round is over, and this round will go to All In, making the score 1-0. Congratulations.
Yep, still plenty of Wasp Smokey to be played though, and you know, like I said before, I'm really excited to see how All In can sort of take control of the blue side and see if they play slightly differently with a different strategy than Star Warriors did last round. I think on blue side you really need to play to tie the game. If blue team gets a tie in this map in this format, then it's a win for them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll see. You know, let's see if blue side does have a disadvantage over the red side. We'll see. We'll see. You know, this will prove it. If All In can, if they're successful on this side, then they might just prove the theory wrong that blue side has more of an advantage than the red. Excuse me. If Star Warriors wins this, then we'll see. We'll see. It all depends. You know, we'll see how the teams play, and then we can kind of go forward and decide who is better, what side is better.
Yeah, absolutely. Although I think a lot depends on not just on the side, but how the team plays on that specific side. So if you're really going for an all-out attack on the blue side, you're not going to win. And if you're going for complete camp mode in red side, you're not going to cap any flags. You're not going to win either. So both the map, like the side of the map, as well as the way that you play, the strategy that you employ, will really affect how the match goes.
Yeah, definitely.
And the second round will start momentarily. Just for our new viewers, I want you to know that we're going to have a 30K, a total of 30K crystals being given away at the end of this stream. So stick around for that and continue watching for a chance to win those crystals.
Yeah, and make sure you guys share the stream with your friends. Just the more people we get to watch these streams, the more giveaways that we will do. So make sure you share it around, and good luck to you. But the round has already commenced. Shots being fired across the map. Sly and Atlantis really low on health on the right side of the blue base. Eagle really doing a lot of damage, taking the health pack. Full health now. Sly's only one shot. He gets taken out relatively quickly. There's nobody defending that side, but Eunice spawns right there. Evo goes for the double armor, almost flips, but he gets that. The Seed gonna take the double power.
You know, so far I've seen essentially full camp mode by All In. They had the opportunity to go for a push on the left side, as Papoy just died with double power right there. But instead, Papoy camped there and allowed only Kazakh to take the double armor and try to go for a quick push. But I think that was a smart decision, and it looks like it's paid off. They have complete control of their base, and they have control of right side right now.
Yeah, they have the right side. That good play by them. Good play. Evo spawns right there, but he's gonna get taken out because he has Bass and Atlantis right there. Fly kind of camping, Eunice camping right next to the flag. It looks like Exilis is also going to be defending. Deceive and Furter making a push from the right side. Can't Sleep going through the center, but Bass is right there. Probably going to get taken out quickly.
Yeah, now we see Star Warriors going for a push on the right side. They're trying to control that side, but that double power is not going to fall for a long time. So it's going to be a struggle for them to really control that side for that long in order to take the double power. And as we see already, Kazakh has taken back control of that side, and he's actually going for a push right now. If he can kill Exiles, ooh, and Evo gets a lucky spawn, and is right there.
And Grigor right there. So it doesn't look promising for Kazakh.
Yeah, he can't go anywhere.
It does look like Star Wars is taking back control of that right side. So
and they're actually going for a push now. It looks like nobody's on the right side for the blue team, and Deceive has taken the flag through the middle. And we see actually 5 players for blue, all on the left side. That's not a smart move because they're all crammed in there, and it's really easy for Star Warriors to focus on all of them. And once again, Papoy's the only player on the right side. He got a bit of a lucky spawn. Oh, and he goes for the double armor and double power. He's unable to get the double power, but he's almost full health with that double armor. He will be able to wreak havoc in the Star Warriors base if he uses this effectively.
Yeah, and the Nitrous is right there. He can rush in and rush out. He's about 4 shots, 3 shots left. He's taking the flag, going right toward his team. Atlantis right there with a DP, able to cover in, but Papoy runs right into the wall, gets stuck, and Can't Sleep takes him down.
Can't Sleep got a little lucky with that critical shot, which is, of course, a key to the Smokey weapon. But right now, Eunice is taking the flag with Nitro. There's 4 players for Star Warriors there, though, and a 5th from the center focusing on them, so they're not going to be able to go very far, it seems.
Yeah, Bass taking the flag. Yeah, Furter right there, Exilis. That's going to be a return for Star Warriors. That was a good stoke.
Yeah, well, so far, All In have really done a lot better at controlling their base with a better strategy, and really have been balanced across the map and have been able to control the entire map.
Yeah, well, it does look like whatever Star Warriors is doing now is paying off, because much better than last round, at least. You know, their offense, you know, at least they're able to actually take the flag and get in and get out. You know, they have been close a couple of times, but, you know, it does also look like All In is on their defense game this round.
Grieger going for a push now on the left side. He's going to go to take the flag, and he has help in the center. With Achilles, if they can kill Eunice, who's 1 shot, and they do, he's taking the flag across the bridge. There's a health kit there, and there's no one near him to do any damage. Something to note is that Smokey does not do very much damage long range. So, yeah. And that's a capture for Star Warriors right there. A solo cap, I believe, by Grieger. Nobody on the right side for All In. So I mean, Smokey only does damage long range when it's a critical shot. Other than that, it does about 40 damage points, which is essentially nothing. A typical Smokey shot can be anywhere from 200 to much more than that.
Definitely.
400, excuse me. 400 to more than that.
Yeah. The critical shot is also... it packs a punch, all right. It does a lot of damage. And speaking of criticals, the Seed takes out...
All In going for a really nice push right here. They had 5 players, on the left side. But as we see, red side is really advantageous with the houses there, because the Star Warriors team was just able to camp there and focus on all the attackers. Eunice here. Oh, Eunice almost got that return.
That was
second
close.
capture.
That was
Star
close.
Warriors.
So I guess now, does red team have more an advantage over blue side? I guess so, because for the past two rounds, red team has won, and so far Star Wars is playing very well on the red side. So
Yeah, well, still 4 minutes left. If All In can go for a good push, especially if they take drops, then it'll be really good.
yeah, yeah. Now it kind of looks like All In is making a push from that left side, but it doesn't look like it's that strong, and it's going to get taken out relatively quickly by Furter and Evo. Looks
Star
like
Warriors now just choosing to camp mostly, waiting for the drops to fall, and the drops are on the right side are now falling. Popboy going for a push there, and he's unable to take them, but neither is All In. And now the
Yep.
drops to the left side as well. These drops are timed well, so if either team is able to take control, as we see Furter is taking the DP, but Kazak on the other end has taken double power and double armor. He's being focused though. I think he should have camped there. If he had camped, then he might have been able to do a hell of a lot more damage than he did.
Oh, yep. And there was a push from the right side by Grigor, and the C took the DA, but that didn't work out that well because the C ended up getting literally just shot right into the hole. Like they shot his tank and he just drove right into the hole and just went down there. So,
and that is the power of Smokey. I mean, it's not just the damage; it's also the impact force. When someone has DA and he's being focused by 2, maybe 3 players, as we saw Kazak with DA DP, was being focused by 3 players, he couldn't aim at anyone because the impact force just kept knocking his aim off, and the reload time is fast enough that he just couldn't do any damage.
Yeah, especially the fact that it's Wasp, and the fact that it's Wasp, it just doesn't even help. That makes it worse. So it makes it much harder, at least, to aim. Now, we do see another push from All In on the
and
left
4
side.
players spawn right where they were attacking.
Yeah,
that's a bit unlucky. But they are able to take control of the right side now.
Yeah,
with,
right side.
3 players camping there, a 4th coming soon. But 2 minutes left, 2 flags. If All In can capture 2, then that would be a really big win for them because they'll be secure on the red side. But right now, Can't Sleep sneaking in behind All In's. Ooh, and Atlantis with a lucky spawn. If Atlantis plays this right, he'll be able to kill the flag. But he's not. I think he got a little unlucky. I'm not sure there. I think he was 3-shot, which is not usually the case. Smokey, of course, does have a range of over 150 hit points, so shots can go anywhere from like 370 to 520 damage, with a critical shot being 700.
700, yeah.
Yeah, so if you get lucky on those 2 normal shots and get a critical shot, then someone can be 3 shots, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah, definitely. And it looks like another push is happening by Star Wars in this last minute. The C, Can't Sleep, Grigor, Exilis, all of them right there.
Deceive with Nitro going through the center. And right now, Evo had double power on the right side, and he just cleared every single player that spawned for All In, and that's another capture. So 3-0 right now. If the score stays like this, then I believe the score has been the same for red side both times. So I don't know, maybe I do think red side really has that advantage. And even though I think All In started with a better strategy, I don't think they were able to control their base, and I don't think they camped enough. They lost control of the right side of their base too often.
Yeah, it looked like they had more control of the left side, and it looks like they were playing more offensively, while they weren't really having that control of the right side, and they ended up just letting their flag get taken too often, and Star Warriors ended up, that led to that, and now the score now is 1-1 for Star Warriors and All In, so it's tied. So we'll see what happens next round. And
yeah, so assuming that the trend continues and the red team All In wins again on red side, their strategy in the 4th round will be really interesting to watch, because you would think that all they would need to do is tie, and if they tie, in the 4th round and win this round, they will not need to. They'll win the match. Whereas if they win this round, but they lose the next round on blue side, then the match is a tie, and that's not really what they want. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, definitely. And and also if you get the supplies on this map, that's also double power does a lot, double armor, nitrous. It all adds in. So it also, if you have good control of the drops here, you also have a better advantage.
Absolutely, but I will say this: drop control in this map is much more difficult and much less important than it is in most maps. And what I mean by that is, typically what teams will do is, especially in this format, I should add, typically what teams will do is they will have certain players assigned to drops, and then those players will camp right before those drops fall. However, in this format, it's so dynamic and so easy to kill someone really quickly that if, let's say, Kazakh is camping for a double power for all in, and then 2 players from Star Warriors focus him, he's not going to be able to take that double power, even if it's just centimeters away. He will not be able to get to that drop. So drop control here is much more about taking control of the entire side and then being able to go back and take your own drop. So it's much more of a team effort in every way. The round has already started, and Evo already has flipped for Star Warriors. Interesting strategy there. Can't Sleep was actually trying to kill him, using friendly fire to his advantage, and killing his own teammate who was flipped. But bad decision from Can't Sleep, and he leaves the double power for Evo, I believe. But as a result, Atlantis and Eunice are able to focus on him, and Atlantis actually gets the double power. So Atlantis now has control of the right side with double power, and Kazakh has control of the left side with double power as well, although he went for an attack. If he had gone to the left side where the flag was, that would have been a capture.
Yeah, definitely. And now Papoy with a double armor and nitrous in his base.
I think he's going to take that health kit, which is a smart decision. That's very good communication, I will say. But what that does is it leaves the left side of, the right side of red base completely uncovered. So Eunice, Atlantis, and Sly all have to go over there to take over the attack. Fast now going for an attack with Papoy, but they are pretty quickly focused. And as you can see, Star Warriors now are camping a lot more, especially on the right side. We have Evo staying in base, and Furter and Achilles, both both playing pretty much all on the right side. So that's a better decision in terms of strategy for Star Warriors, and we'll see if it pays off.
Yeah, definitely. Now it looks like Star Warriors, well, at least for a moment there, it did look like Star Warriors had control of that right side, but it doesn't look like that anymore since Bass and Eunice and Sly spawn right there. But now it's basically Bass and Dr. Manhattan kind of on a one-on-one kind of confrontation, shooting each other. Exilla spawning right there. Sly and Eunice and Atlantis kind of making a push from that left side.
Here's a really interesting point. Here's the dichotomy between the two clans right now. The red team, the all-in, just went for a push into the blue base, and as a result, they're going to be able to take both the double power and the double armor in the blue base, whereas blue team, Star Warriors, were just camping completely. All 6 players were camping in their own base, and all-in took advantage of that and went for a push and have taken all the drops and are also taking the flag.
Yeah, Atlantis and Papoy going through the center and Bass spawning right there.
So I believe that all-in have actually taken every single drop on the map right now, other than perhaps the nitro that's in blue base. And as a result, that is a capture for the red team. And Star Warriors now, if they want to tie this round, they're going to have to start attacking a little bit more than they have been.
Yeah, definitely. And it does look like they're kind of attacking now. Evo and Can't Sleep tried to make a push from that left side, but Kazakh and it looked like Eunice was right there, and they were able to take him out. It does look like Star Wars is kind of more on their defense game at least. I haven't seen as much pushes from them. Dr. Manhattan, Exilus right there, Grigor kind of in their base. It's interesting. While as for All In, they've really been on the offense. They've really been trying to attack, trying to take the flag, which has been working because they have already gotten the cap. But yeah, you could already see that it just looks like Star Wars is on top of their defense.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can see, but the place that Eunice and Can't Sleep are camping is the most important, by far the most important spot in terms of red team defense. If they can control that little ramp on the right side of their base, they're essentially going to be able to control their flag, and blue team will be unable to capture. And you've noticed, I'm sure, that Eunice, as well as a couple of other players for All In, have all been just rotating over there, camping there, and have been able to take the double power that's in the right side many times.
Yeah, definitely.
However, Grigor right now is going to have full drops in a sec. He has double armor, double power. Ooh, he leaves the nitro actually, but he's taking the flag now, and he's going behind. It looks like if he can kill Kazakh right now, that's going to be a cap. That's going to be pull. Excuse me. 3 players for All In are now spawning, but one of them is already dead. This is the exciting part right now.
Yeah, Star Wars has the flag, and Eunice is closing in on them. Bass, Sly, they're going from behind the house.
Every player for All In is going for an attack right now, trying to get to that flag, and Sly is able to return. On the other end, Atlantis and Kazakh, as well as Papoy, went for the flag and are now pulling through the center. So this is an interesting counterattack. Kazakh is flipped, but Papoy's right there, as well as Atlantis. So this might be a capture if they can just pull the flag back to their base. Eunice and Bass both making really smart decisions, camping and trying to focus on the players who are killing the flag. And now Sly going for the flag. No blue players in sight.
Yeah, Furter's right there, but Atlantis spawns right there and is gonna.
Kazakh gets behind the house, and he's killed right next to the flag.
Right there, yep.
But Papoy is spawned behind.
What, he runs
Papoy
right past it. Wow. Well, at least I mean they still got the cap though, but that was close. That was very close. You know, he could have ended up getting killed, but nope. They got the cap, making the score 2-0. Wow, that was very close.
I mean, that's the fun part of Smokey right there, is the impact force. It's not just the damage that really affects these players, but in order to be really skilled with Smokey, you have to be able to use that impact force to knock off other players' aim and knock off their driving. And aiming for the corners is the way that you do that. So whenever you see some of these top players missing, it's either because they were aiming for the corners and missed, or because someone else knocked off their aim.
Definitely.
Star Warriors now going for an attack though. Papoy is the only person in base, and Can't Sleep has double power, is camping and helping out Grigor. However, 4 players from All In spawn and all focus on Grigor, so he's not able to go far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure if those 4 people didn't spawn there, he could have at least pulled the flag further than he did.
Yeah, well, one of the disadvantages of blue side is that the red base has spawns all over it, so it's really hard to, in a format such as this, it's really hard to get that flag and pull it out of the base without having someone spawn there. So that brings up the point of attacking together, which is one of the most important one of the most important strategies in every format, but especially in this format. And as we've seen over and over again, All In going for attacks with 3 players right now. Bass and Kazakh are there. I believe Atlantis went through the center and was killed. But because they attacked together, Bass was able to pull the flag. Whereas really we haven't seen Star Warriors do very much of that, even when they were on red side.
Yep, and now Sly has the flag with Kazakh right there. Atlantis covering them through the middle. But that doesn't look promising. Evil's probably going to get that return, and that happens.
Grigor did have control of the right side. He pushed across the bridge and took control there, and so I believe that's the reason that they were able to return that instead of allowing All In to capture a 3rd flag.
Ooh, Exilus ended up jumping off, trying to take that double armor, but gets flipped really quickly. So that drop basically just went to waste. Well, technically not really, because All In didn't end up getting that drop. So that was kind of somewhat of a plus, but somewhat of a minus.
Kazak almost falls into the hole as he's pulling flag through the center, but he gets it into his base. There's a Nitro right next to it, and Sly has double power. You know, if I were Sly, I might camp, and that's actually exactly what he's doing. He's camping, just trying to focus on the players from Star Warriors and leaving someone without double power to take that flag and capture it. That's really smart because now he still has double power, and he's still able to control his base with that drop instead of being killed when he took the flag. So really smart play right there.
Yeah, I would say that. Now Sly just runs out of his double power, but you know, at least he continued to stay alive, and you know, he did a lot of damage there, and you know, Atlantis was able to come in, take that nitrous, get the cap in, so that was good play. That was good play. Now once again, look, 3 flags once again by
it's a
the
pattern.
red team. Yeah, looks like it. Well, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited to see if All In change their game plan a little bit more and try to defend and only go for pushes when those drops are about to fall.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. It looks like it's just going to be 3-0 once again. Yeah, we'll see how it plays out next round. Let's see if All In is going to change one of their tactics, and you know, what Star Wars is going to do. You know, are they going to play the same? You know, it just comes down to this last round here.
Absolutely.
5
and
seconds
after
left.
this last round, I want to mention, for anyone who has missed out on the announcements before, we will be doing 30K crystals worth of giveaways. So I hope you guys stay tuned for after this match finishes, after this 4th round is over. Just so you guys know, if Star Warriors win on the red side, coming up right now, the match will still be over even though it will be tied 2-2. This is the group stage, so ties are allowed. Once we get to the playoffs, which will come in probably about a week, the playoffs will start, maybe a little longer. That is when we will have some sudden death penalty matches. But until then, ties are allowed. The group stages officially, the last day for matches is July 3rd. So that's coming up. That's this coming Monday, I believe. So the playoffs should start very soon after that, and we will have even more exciting matches. I believe they'll start 2 days after that, if I'm not mistaken. On the 5th of July will be the first playoffs.
Right, definitely. And yeah, just to mention, to those viewers who are just joining us, we are streaming the Domination Series 2 All In versus Star Wars Group D, and the commentators and broadcasters should be on your screen right now as we are in between matches. And wow, you know, for whatever you guys have missed, I recommend after the live stream is done, you can go back and watch the video on our YouTube channel.
Absolutely,
which will be
lots and
here.
lots of action.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? It does seem as if red team, red base, whatever, does have more of an advantage than the blue side, I guess.
Yeah,
because
I'm really excited to see how All In play, and we're just gonna start in 15 seconds or so. I think the key for All In here is gonna be have 3 players camping in their base. 1 player perhaps controlling the bridge. 1 player in the center next to the flag, maybe behind the red house next to the flag, or the pink house, and then maybe another camping behind the yellow house to the left of the flag. Those camping spots will really dominate the match and will allow All In to maybe control their base and not let Star Warriors take the flag.
Yep. Well, you know, the battle has already commenced. 30 seconds in, drops already being taken. Bass already took that DA, but gets taken out relatively quickly. Evo and Excelis making a push on the flag, but Eunice is right there. Evo's getting low. Sly's right there. Bass spawns right there. That's going to be a quick takeout. But that was
not a lot of action so far. I mean, all in right there. We're just they had complete control of their base. They had 3 players there, and Star Warriors did attack with 2 guys, but All In out camped them and were able to clear them pretty quickly.
And well, yep. And now Hapoy is on that little small ramp over there, kind of controlling that. And Eunice and Sly are right there, but Furter has a double power, so he's able to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, Furter, if he pushes with some other players right now, he could do a lot of damage and perhaps pull a flag for Star Warriors. But instead, he decides to go back to his base. I believe his double power just ran out, so perhaps a smart decision. And we see Eunice camping right on that flag. I think his position is going to be there the entire game. And three other players, I believe, for All In are all going to push on the right side. So they're going to have 4 players on the right side and only 2 trying to control the left. If Star Warriors can recognize that, then what they might be able to do is they can take advantage and they can push on the right side of their base. If they push there, they can take double armor, double power, and actually sneak behind and do a lot of damage. But it doesn't look like they've recognized that yet. And although Achilles and Furter, as well as Deceive, are now pushing on the right side, and on the other end we have 5 players now for All In, all on the right side. So it's really interesting to see how All In are playing right now.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like they're more on their defense kind of game right now. They're not. Yeah, it looks like they're more on their defense right now. It doesn't really look like they're really going for the offensive moves.
I wouldn't even call it defense. What I would call it is attacking on the right side, because what they're doing is they are attacking, right? They're just not attacking for the flag. They're trying to control the side where their flag is, so that Star Warriors are unable to get there. But right now, Star Warriors now going for a push with 3 players, excuse me, and Kazakh is there, as well as Eunice and Atlantis. But I don't like that decision of Deceive to go across the bridge, because that makes it really easy for pretty much everyone on the map to snipe him.
Yeah.
That could have been a capture, perhaps, if he had gone under if he had jumped down from the bridge.
Yeah, possibly, but it happened sadly, and he gets taken out, and that doesn't look like it. But look, you can see that now. Going back to what you said, Ben, it does look like All In does have that control of that right side, of where their flag is at least. So I guess it does. You were correct when you said that. They were kind of attacking from the right side, but not from the flag.
Eunice has a little cute camping spot under there, camping under the bridge where the attackers on the left side cannot see him, especially when they're up top. And I think he's just going to wait there until the double power falls, unless Star Warriors go to kill him. And it's really been pretty effective. He's been able to focus, and look at this, Deceive and Evo don't even see him.
Yeah, they just go right past him. That's something, all right. And well, Papoy and Atlantis does look like they're kind of making a push on the flag, or it does look like they're going to camp there and at least kind of spawn kill them, so they can't really make it that far. But yep, the end. Going back to what you said, the double power is falling. Sly is right there, but he's going to get taken out relatively quickly. Now,
All In have to be really careful here, because they're going for a full attack. They have Atlantis with double armor and Kazakh on the left side, and a few players in the center, but that leaves their base pretty much empty. Grigor is flipped right there with a really nice shot from Sly. He does unflip, but Sly is able to get there and return it in time. Evo had double power there. If Evo had focused on the blue flag instead of the red flag, that could have been a return. But now Papoy has taken the flag, and All In's flag is currently safe.
Yeah, but Grigor is making a push, but Sly spawns right there along with Ash. He's probably going to be able to take him out. Papoy making a push. Eunice, Kazakh, can this be the first cap for the blue team?
Star Warriors pulling through the center, though, and Evo's in their base as well, so he's full health. He's going to be able to pull again. If no one spawns on the right side for blue team, he's going to get really lucky, and he might be able to pull this into his own base. Eunice is behind him, but Eunice is getting focused, and he does now have help from Furter. So this looks like it's going to be a standoff.
Yeah.
In this map, Papoy is about to die, and Papoy is killed. Grigor stopped from behind, and that is a capture. And it looks like perhaps a second capture if Can't Sleep can get out of the base in time. Papoy spawns right next to him, though.
Yep, he's going through the center toward Evo, but Atlantis and Sly and Papoy, they all just focus right in on him, and he can't really go. He can't turn anywhere, and he just gets taken out relatively quick. Gregor's right there, and the double armor is falling right on him.
You know, I can't emphasize enough how big of a play that was from Grigor.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if the viewers saw it up close, but Grigor was full health, but there were 4 blue players all right next to him, and he just snuck behind and was able to kill Papoy, and was able to return before anyone from All In really noticed.
Yeah, definitely.
Big play there from Grigor.
That was.
And 3 minutes left.
That double power was falling. Now Eunice was doing the same thing where he just was hiding in his little camping spot and waiting for that double armor to fall. Double power, excuse me. And he did make a push for it, but he got taken out quickly. And Evo ended up getting it with a nitrous and a double power. And now it looks like he's making a push on the flag. I think
Evo not taking flag. I've seen Evo attack with double power multiple times, and I really don't like it. I don't think it's a very smart way of using that double power. And I've seen Furter take the flag. Take double power a few times, and he's camped with it, and he's been perhaps even too defensive with it. So, really, a not ideal situation for Star Warriors in terms of how they're using their drops. Eunice now has pulled the flag on the left side. There's 2 Star Warriors players there, but Kazakh is coming in from behind, trying to get to that flag. He's unable, however, to kill Star Warriors players before they return.
Yeah, definitely. Now, 2 minutes left in this match. I mean, basically, all Star Warriors has to do is defend, and make sure All In doesn't get that cap, and that way it'll at least be a tie. Because I believe that if they didn't end up capping, they probably would have lost.
Evo now pulling the flag all the way on the right side, but there are 4 blue players now there to clear it. And Kazakh going for an attack. It looks like he's going to be supported by double power and a couple other guys from blue side coming in on the left. But Bass is going to be taken out. Oh, maybe not. Excuse me. Bass now camping in the red base with double power. He's half health. He's going to be 2 shots, but he just needs to wait there and help his team get that double power, get that double armor that just fell. Instead, he goes for the flag. I think he should have camped. Yeah, it's possible that his double power is running out soon, but if he had camped and told his teammates to come attack with him, then his teammates had taken the flag, he would have been able to focus on the red team and not get killed because they would be focusing on the flag. On the other end, Furter now taking flag through the center.
Can't sleep right there.
Eunice right there, Kazakh is right there. Eunice is able to return.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Gregor focused on the center with his double power, maybe they could have gotten that cap in, but it didn't look like he was really focused there. He was focusing somewhere else, and while that happened, he was probably focusing on Bass, who was able to pull the flag but gets taken out relatively quickly.
I think I mentioned this before, but for the blue team, it's really, really difficult to pull the flag through the center.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because of the red team spawns. And I don't know if you noticed, but Bass just tried to pull the flag through the center, and he was taken out almost immediately. And they had 4 players from All In right there trying to help him out, but they were all killed pretty quickly and were not able to capture.
Yep.
20 seconds left. I believe that All In are not going to be able to capture a flag, so this is going to be a tie. And what that means is, well, I don't know if it was the map or the format, but these teams seemed pretty balanced in this match.
Oh yeah, definitely. They all played very well. Especially, it goes back to saying, the red side, it does seem to have a much bigger advantage than the blue side. As far as you were saying. So now you've kind of convinced me, and the teams have convinced me that the red side does have much more of an advantage than the blue
absolutely. Side. So we are going to get started with the giveaway in just a few seconds. So for those of you watching, all you need to do is write something in the chat. Make sure you don't spam. Make sure you don't write a lot. And I'll explain right now how exactly we're going to do the giveaways. So the way it's going to work is this. We're going to have 3 separate 10K giveaways. So that means 3 winners, each will win 10K crystals. And all you have to do is write something in the chat, and we will do the rest. We will randomly pick 3 names, and if you are the lucky winner, please write your nickname in the group chat.
Yep.
Excuse me, in the YouTube chat.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously, guys, just make sure you don't write any like curse words or any swear words. Just keep it nice and clean for those viewers who are watching.
If you spam or if you write inappropriate words or inappropriate things, you will not be eligible to win the giveaway.
Yeah, you'll be automatically
so
disqualified.
I just want to make sure you guys all have the chance to win, and hopefully, well, we'll see. We'll have 3 lucky winners.
Yep.
And the first winner is, drum roll please, Assault Flamingo 2.0. Interesting name. Please, Assault Flamingo, please write your nickname in the chat, and we will have you. We'll send you those 10K crystals as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah, congratulations to him. And yeah, just write your nickname and we'll get it, and you'll get your 10K crystals as soon as possible.
Okay, write something in the chat again, and we will choose the second winner momentarily. Get ready, guys. And the winner is Gabe Olson. Congratulations, Gabe Olson. You've won the second 10K giveaway. Please write your nickname once again in the chat.
Yep.
And one more crystal giveaway. 10K, guys. Who wants it? And the final giveaway winner is, this is going to be tough to pronounce.
I'll just write it in the chat for them. So
I.B. Sarot as T.O. So congratulations to you. And once again, please write your nickname in the chat. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the stream, and we hope to see you next time. My name is Ben. I was here commentating with Kenan. Big thanks to our broadcaster, Nocturne, and to Nick, who helped us out. And we will see you guys next time. Thanks.
Bye.